Okay, let's do a stream. YouTube, are you there, YouTube? Come in, YouTube. Channel ad. Bloody YouTube, I can never find the streams when they start. Where are you? Oh, there we go. Live and new. Ah, the stream is offline. No, it isn't. It is firmly online. Or so it should be. Live now. Stream is offline. Hello, I see you. Ah, how you doing, bud? Say something. Sign into chat. What do you mean sign in? Am I not signed into YouTube? Oh, hang on. Verify that it's you. Of course it's me. Who else is it going to be? Sign in. I am signed in. Shut up. Hello YouTube. Hello. Your stream is offline. No, it isn't. Hello, I see ya and hear ya. Some old fart. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. How you doing, bud? It says the live stream is offline. Is it offline or is it online? How can it be offline? Stupid machine. Is it on or off? Why are you telling me it's offline? This is the trouble I was having this afternoon. It live now. It says it's live now, and when I click on it, it says nothing. It's blank. Online. Okay. Oh no, it is online now. It's changed. Well done, YouTube. Performing to optimum speed again. I see. Bloody stupid thing. YouTube is a bit crap. It's a little bit steady, isn't it? I suppose it's Sunday night and everybody's on there, are they? I don't know. But I was having trouble this afternoon. It kept saying it was online, then it was off, and then piece of crap. Can you hear me? Do I have a voice this time? Oh, I can hear you. All right, okay, you can hear me. All right, righty, right. Yeah. I was just going to play with this piece of crap again. What is it? mp3 to 64 thingy mabob. Only because I downloaded some more mp3s this afternoon while I had dinner and watched a couple of films. So now I'm all refreshed and ready to mess about for a little bit. So here we go. I did try, what did I try? Commando, and it didn't work. So my little device should have a green light on it. There it is. And if I zoom along to, well, the first one that comes up is Commando, so it seems only fitting that we have a go at Commando. Where's the play button? Play. Does it turn red? It has turned red, even though it still looks green in the LED. Oh no, it has gone red. A little bit of a delay. Commando found. Oh, we're off now, kids. Hold on to your seat of your pants. Now this, instead of using Novaload, this is a high bitrate MP3. I have a sneaky suspicion that it will load rather quickly, but I don't know. It's just a feeling that I have. But we will see. If it loads in reasonably quick, I'll be quite impressed. But if it doesn't, I'm still impressed. I mean, it draws flashy lines, all kinds of things happening. It's great. What more do you need? Must have spent half my life loading games in that was rubbish. So how are you this evening, Glenson? Are you well? Have you done the family roast and or whatever it is? Been sociable? A seizure? Yes, plenty of seizures. Yeah. This is comforting to me. This is the sign of progress. On a ZX Spectrum it would turn grey now and say R tape loading failure or whatever it said. Error. R tape loading error, wasn't it? Bloody things. But the Commodore was much more reliable. I'm fine. Good man. No roast pizza. Ah, very good. What did you have? Anything spectacular? Oh, what does that mean? Oh, it means it's finished. Flipping great. Where's my joystick? Ooh, joystick. There you go. I'll just, quickly complete this. Flipping good. Look at that. It's wonderful. This is better than a PlayStation 4. C64 Pro. I might make one. With an mp3 player in it. Flipping great. HDMI out. No DLC, no monthly fees. Flipping brilliant. I always had trouble with the bridge. Oh no, don't. You go to one side, they don't shoot you. Oh shit! Nothing spectacular at all. A bit loud, don't you think? What is the music? Oh, I don't know. I'm not on that screen. A bit loud. Let me turn it down a bit. It could be. I do apologise. I can't really tell how loud it is. Ah, shit. Oh, I love this tune. It's like being at school. Well, not at school, but being a school kid. I did know I did this tune once, but I've forgotten now. So anyway, Commando works spectacularly well, as we thought it would. So okay, let's see what else we've got on the Magic MP3 machine from China. Much better. Okay, mate. Let me see what number that is. I don't do. Yeah, it's difficult on live stream. So 46. Okay, it's in the middle. Okay, I'll remember that. I probably won't remember that, but I'll try to remember that. E.T. on the C64. I didn't know there was such a thing. The Evil Dead. Well, I don't want anything scary. I'll be going to bed soon. Cannonball. Oh yeah, that'll be good. Let's have that. This takes an age to load. If it is that. Well, it says it is. Why wouldn't it be? Cannonball. How long's the MP3? Oh shit! Just dropped the MP3 player. No, it's still going. It says it's a minute long. How can it be a minute long? This game's massive. That can't be right. If this thing's a minute long, that is some super compression or high-speed MP3ing that's going on. Let's see. I'm not sure I believe it. Even when I load this through the 1541, it's longer to load than anything else I've got. But we will see. E.T. wasn't that the worst game ever? It was. It has been voted the worst game ever made. Oh, it has loaded it. Has it loaded it? It has. Well, I'm staggered by that. Let me just comment on E.T. before I go into all sort of excitedness. Yes, E.T. was voted the worst game ever made on the Atari 2600. And it is pretty dreadful. I've tried playing it. But it's unfair. I mean, the guy was given, I think, 4 weeks or 5 weeks to create a game from scratch. Although having said that, a month, I'm sure I could make a game in a month. I've done one in 2 days before, and that was dreadful. In fact, that was probably the worst game in the world ever. But yeah. Anyway, Cannonbolt's loaded in a minute, in 56 seconds. How can that be? Oh shit. That's ridiculous. It can't load that. Oh, it can't load that fast. That's amazing. Yeah. I'm deeply deepened by deep things. That's amazing. Like I say, when I load this on the 1541U, it takes much longer than any other program because it's quite a big game. Ah shit. Walked into a bloody mushroom, whatever the hell it is. You ran 900 meters before turning into a fine mist. It's a bit harsh, but speak for yourself, a fine mist. Let me turn the volume up a little bit for me. Okay. What I've started doing now with capture and streams is I take the audio out from the TV or from the computer direct into my headphones. So I can't tell how loud it is when I'm streaming or recording. But if I do a recording that I edit after, I can alter the volume levels. Obviously, if it's streaming, I have to rely on people telling me it's too loud. And the reason I do that is simply because if I capture the sound from the capture device, there's a delay. So when I'm playing a game, I get the audio about a second after it's happened, which is quite disconcerting when you're playing at an awesome speed, which I do, you know, when you're world class. Not really. But this is loaded in 56 seconds. Can you imagine loading 50? Oh shit. Loading in 56 seconds back in the day. Oh shut up, I'm waffling now. Right, let's try something else. Normal reset if you don't mind, thank you very much. mp3 player's gone to sleep, cool beans. Wake up. Good man. Wake up. Welcome. Never mind welcome, just get on with it. Okay, Commando, we've done that. Cannobolt, we've done that. Boulder Dash. Oh, Boulder Dash. Let's have a bit of Boulder Dash. This is 54 seconds long. How can that be 54 seconds when Cannonbolt's 56 seconds? Don't get it. I don't understand how this is so fast. It's I would imagine it's the chip that's on there. It will be facilitating high-speed loading, I should think. I would imagine. I don't know, I'm talking bullshit. But I would imagine it probably is. Who knows? But this is working a treat. If anyone wants a Commodore 64, a cheap way of loading games into it, you can't really go much cheaper than this thing. It's great. C64 is still one of my favourite machines. I think it's. I think everyone's got a soft spot for the 64. Brilliant. Right, pause. Pause. Pause, I said. Shut up. There you go. Pause. Boulder Dash. Now we're talking. Let me turn it up. Flipping great. Oh. Joystick in the other bloody hole. Stupid thing. Microphone. Oh. How do you start bloody Boulder Dash? Oh, F1. It's been a long time. There's a whole lot of brown going on there. I seem to be boulder dashing in some kind of sewer. Oop. Why is there no down? Oh, there is down. Oop. Oop. Absolutely superb. Well, that's another success. See what else we've got on the MP3 player of Doom. we have welcome. Yes, I know. Okay, please wait. Okay, cannonbolt. Yep. Balderdash. Yes. Green beret. All right. Ghosts and Goblins. Ah, I'm crap at that game. Friday the 13th. Fist. Outrun. Oh, Outrun. That was an awful game. The Last V8. That's excellent. Jet Set with it. Hero. Okay. Well, let's start at the beginning. Reset that. Cheerio. Let's have a bit of Jet Set. Now this is why is this 1 minute? This is 1 minute 15 to load. So the LED should go green and then to red as it's loading from the audio source. There we go. Then you press space when the title comes up, and away we go. 1 minute of loading time. Well, I'm very impressed with this device. I thought it was a piece of junk when I first made it because it wouldn't work. I did put a resistor the wrong way around and I changed it, but it still didn't work. So I thought it was something wrong with it. But I tried it again this afternoon and it worked fine. That's when I did that stream this afternoon. That was playing up. There's all kinds of internet problems this afternoon. It was coming up, it wasn't streaming, and pain in the neck. This is why I stopped doing streams for a while. I got fed up with it. But it's much easier than having to do any post-processing and video editing and all the rest of it. Just do a stream, it's much better. Is SD loading much better? Well, it's much faster. Pause. It's much faster, SD loading, and there's not a lot of difference really. An SD loader, if you buy an SD to IEC and you don't have Jiffy DOS and you don't have a fast loading cartridge, it will load in, I don't know really. I have got one here. I can try. I'll probably do a speed comparison for loaders. But yeah, they still take a bit of time on the SD to IEC from SD card. They still take 30 seconds or so. It might be faster than this, but not by a massive amount. Unlimited lives, yes. Disable collisions, no. Unlimited times, no. So yes, they are better, but generally speaking, they're more expensive. As is. Oh, this is the. Oh. This is not the original Jet Set, really. Fantastic. Oh, Jet Set Willy. Yeah, it might be. I'm thinking of Manic Miner. Stupid. How do you start the bloody thing? I'll have to get on those joystick splitters. I seem to be in the wrong hole, so to speak. How do you start the bloody thing? Ah, enter. Enter. Okay, the fastest loading out of anything is the 5041U, which will load PRGs, it will load D64s, D81s, and it will load them in an instant, almost. It will run a PRG instantly, it just loads into RAM and bumps on. But they're £150 a piece. An SD to IEC will be about £30, they need an SD card. Not that that's a big deal. Whereas this little device is, whatever it was, £11–12. So if you're on a budget, this is probably the way to go. You can also make yourself a tap loader via an Arduino, which I made one last year, or the year before. Yeah, I could never do this. Ooh. So yeah, it's like everything in computers. From the very first computers to computers now. Oh shit. If you want to do something faster, it will cost you much more money. And that has been nice. That has been the way computers have been since time began, and I suppose that's the way they will always be. The faster you want to go, the more money you spend. Doom playing a little bit slow, sir. What you need is more RAM. Ah, Quake won't run? Yeah, I need a faster processor. Alright. And that's just the way it goes. Okay, F3. Let's try something else. mp3 has gone to sleep again. Wake up. Menu, yes. The last V8. Oh, I'm not playing that, it's too hard. Leaderboard. Now this was a particularly long game to load, but it's telling me it's 1 minute 56. So let's give it a whirl. I used to load this from cassette endlessly back in the 1980s. And it took a damn sight longer than 2 minutes, I'm sure. I seem to remember a lot of the US gold loaders back in those days, and I play the American themes, the American tunes, the standards. You'd spend 10 minutes listening to whatever the hell they played. I know the tunes, but I don't know the names. But yeah, I'm well impressed. This is excellent, very good. But prices for dirt cheap retro new parts is a bit ridiculously high. Yeah. Well, it is. This is why I was interested in this. Whilst I buy anything, whilst I do buy very expensive bits of kit for retro machines, I do also like to buy the cheap stuff, just to compare it and see how it works and what it can and what it can't do. That's why I'm interested in a bit of kit, a little circuit board that costs £12, and I'm also interested in a bit of kit that might cost £200. Most people will buy the £10 bit of kit rather than the £200, obviously. But yeah, prices are expensive for retro stuff. And it will never change. They will always go up. They will always get more expensive, and that's just the way it is. I mean, let's face it, no one's going to make a brand new Commodore 64 or a brand new Commodore Amiga. And if they do, they'll be much more expensive than the second-hand ones anyway. Pause. Leaderboard. Why you got a white screen? Do I remember you having a white border before? Oh, well, I've never ever played the game with JCF on the bottom before. I was always Mike. I suspect I will be Mike. Let's be amateur. And let's play 18 holes. I should know every course one. I should know every tree. Oh, there aren't any trees in this one. Water. Okay. Yep, that's awful. Awful. Oh. Stop on the snap line, for God's sake. What's up with it? Right, let's have another go. Oh my God. My reactions. What's happened to my reactions over these last 20 years? Let's have another go. I'm thinking of new hardware like SD loader. Cheap electronics at high prices. Yes, they can be. That's very true. Ah, shit. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I'm afraid they do tend to mark up anything for retro because they know people will pay good prices for stuff. Like the Amiga stuff, well, Commodore stuff, but Amiga stuff especially. They know they can put a reasonably high price tag on it, and it will sell. People will buy them because you just can't get the stuff anymore. Oh my God, awful. Well, I can't play that because I used to be really good and now I'm really awful. Let's try another one. But, I mean, I can't complain at the SD to IEC. We're stupid consumers. Well, yeah, I suppose we are. Normal reset. Yeah, I suppose we are. So that was leaderboard. What's next? Outrun is next. Yeah, I don't remember playing Outrun on the 64 to be honest, but we'll play it. Yeah, unfortunately people know that vintage collectors will pay good money for stuff. Load. Yeah. Good evening, and how are you, sir? I'm fiddling about with the Commodore 64 again because I have a new toy, a new loading toy. I've noticed that these MP3s don't have loading screens, and they don't have any fast loaders. There are no Nova loaders or anything. So obviously these are snapshots or taps, not taps, but they're snapshots that have been saved and then converted to MP3. That's probably why they're loading so quickly. And loading error-free so far. But they're all quite high bitrate MP3s. Perhaps that has something to do with it, I don't know. Don't forget you've missed the 8 off if you want to load from disk drive. When I sold all my Commodore stuff years ago, and when I bought a 64 years later, I couldn't remember what the disk commands were, and I was staggered. And I couldn't remember what the disk loading commands were. Why can't I? Absolutely doing fine. So the MP3s are modified version snapshots. I've seen true Nova loaders and original load as well, but not in MP3. Yeah, I think this particular device, because it's got the, it's got to be that one, because it's got the little microchip in there. I suspect. Oh yeah, I suspect that it's facilitating a fast load. That's why when I tried doing an overload early this afternoon, it wouldn't work. Well, this is faster than I thought it would be. Much faster. Has this been fiddled with in any way? I always thought the Commodore 64 was slow, or am I thinking of the ZX Spectrum one? Perhaps I'm thinking of the Spectrum one. Yeah, I've seen not on the 64 but on the Spectrum, I've seen things loaded from a computer through the ear socket, the audio line, and they've loaded in sort of 5 or 6 seconds. But they're sort of high bandwidth, high bit rate. I don't know what they are, WAVs or what they are. No, the Outrun game is running at the right speed. Oh. Is it? I didn't think it ran this fast. It must be the ZX Spectrum one I'm thinking of. I thought it was slow as molasses. Or is that the Amiga one? It could be the Amiga one that runs like a dog. Yeah, it doesn't affect my gameplay in any way. There we go, reflection of my gameplay and skill. Ace. Right, I'm going to have another go. I refuse to be that bad. What's funny about the Commodore 64 one is it got no forks in the road. There's something odd about it, isn't there? I had already left the Commodore 64 scene by the time this came along, so I've only ever played it much after the fact. So I don't know much about Outrun on the 64. I remember seeing it on screen cover, on magazine covers. I have an old iPod Nano that seems to have a proper line out that allows me to load in games and even fast load snaps on my Spectrum. Won't work with other mp3 players. Alright, okay. The line out, alright. I wonder what the difference is on line out then. I should know this. There is a difference between line out and headphone out. But I'll be buggered if I can remember what it is. But I have seen videos of people loading stuff into the ZX and they load them in a matter of seconds at super high speed, especially if they've got a 7 megahertz emulated ZX. Well, that's enough of that. It's an awful game. Oh, keep knocking the machine all over. Normal reset, if you don't mind. Thank you. mp3 player's gone to sleep again. Wake up. I've got 3 or 4 64s, and while I was playing about with this, because it wouldn't load, I plugged them all in. And I'm amazed how the picture quality differs between the 4 C64s that I've got. One of them is really blue. The light blue is darker than on here, and the center blue, the screen, is about the same. So it looks very odd, and the writing's darker as well. And one of them is brighter than this, so there's quite a bit of inconsistency between the humble C64s. Outrun. I've just done Outrun. Fist. I'm an expert at Fist. Go on then, I love that. As for playing the Amiga, I need to be quick on my spacebar. Ninja-like. Okay. Always was playing the Amiga over at a friend's place. Yeah. Oh, hang on, I've missed the other bit. I had a choice back in the day: buy a 1541 or Amiga 500 without being able to afford the discs. 10 blank 5 1/4 I could manage, but 10 3.5 were unobtainable, so I stuck with the 64. Yeah, yeah. I was the other way around. I didn't have a disk drive with my 64 initially. I had the cassette drive, data set, and then the Amiga was the first disk drive I ever owned. But later I got I think I had a 664 given. I got it for nothing, and a friend of mine bought me a disk drive for it, and that was the first disk drive on a 64 I ever had. But that was when I had a 500 anyway. So yeah. I was always playing the Amiga version over at a friend's. It was awful, wasn't it? The Amiga version. I do remember that. Have you played the Cannonball, the remade version on the Vampire? It goes like, well, it goes okay. Lighting out is a set volume. It does have a set volume, yes. Is that the only difference on line out? I don't know. I was reading about this when I was making an amplifier a little while ago for some speakers, and I did a lot of reading up on line in, line out, and all this sort of stuff. And there was something else that line out does that the headphone socket doesn't, but I can't remember what it was. Is that finished? What's happening? It is. Brilliant. The C2N I stuck with well until the late 80s. Yeah. I got a 1541 quite late on 87 or 88. Yeah, I was the same. It was about 88 I think when I got one. The time I had the 500. Headphone out levels are set to low values in various regions in an attempt to prevent hearing loss. Yes, that's right, absolutely. Yeah, I remember the old cassette decks, the portable cassette players, they had really quite high volume. And when you were sat next to people, when I was a kid on the bus, you could hear the bloody thing was belting out. Who am I? I'm in the wrong joystick. Just a minute, don't hit me. I've got the wrong joystick. Hang on, just a minute, will you? Right. That's for cheating, because I was in the wrong joystick hole. Do you know what? I could have sworn this made noises rather than played music. Oh. Shows how wrong I am. Where's my mate John? What are you about, John? He's a fist expert. Oh, yes, take that. This is the one with the bonus levels, isn't it? With the bouncing thing. We have to knock it with the shield, isn't it? I think it is. I get mixed up with these games now. I'm starting to forget things. Getting old. Haha, take that. But the guy who makes these adapters, or the PCBs for them, low kick ruins explosive. Low kick. What's low kick? Is that low kick? Yeah. That's what I was doing to my nephew when we were playing. I think we were playing this or something, or a version of this. Don't know if it was on the 64, and I kept doing that. Got the right ump on. Couldn't get anywhere near me. Yeah. Oh no, was it this or Mortal Kombat? I can't remember now. But this will be, yeah, we'll have to play this with my nephew. I keep threatening that we're going to do a DOS evening, although he doesn't know what DOS is. But we'll play Doom and Duke Nukem on 2 network machines. We'll have to rig up 2 DOS computers. Not that that should be an issue, seeing I've got loads of them, but it's more difficult than you would think. No, I can't be bothered. I'm bored of that. Shut up. Okay, mp3 player's gone to sleep yet again. Wake up. Welcome. Yeah. I shall have to burn some to CD and load from CD. So I remember an advert in a magazine a long time ago that said you could load games from compact disc, and this was before I had a compact disc, but it sounded very exotic and futuristic to me. So to load something, a game, from MP3 via the C64 that'd be quite nostalgic. And if it convert the files, it would, wouldn't it? Before I got an NA1000 network cards. Yeah. We used to do a lot of COM-port multiplayer. Yeah, that's what I used to do. We used to do. I used to have a COM serial connection and the parallel port connection between 486s. And we used to play Duke Nukem 3D and Doom across the machines on deathmatch. I think that they were the only 2 games we did. There might have been, there was possibly a racing game that we had that also did it. Null Modem, yeah, that's right. There was a racing game at the time, but I don't remember what it was now. But that was serial link as well. I forget now. But the first time I ever saw a serial link connection was on the Amiga. Or was that Parallel? When you could do Stunt Car Racer and Stunt Car Racer, there was Lotus, was it, that you could do between 2 machines. Played Snipes on the NE1000. No, DOS, twin stick, multiplayer shooter, ASCII base, love this stuff. Well, it sounds right up my street, is that? No, I don't know that at all. No, I don't. No, that's escaped me. I think the first... I don't remember playing anything ASCII based. There used to be a dungeon game, a dungeon crawler we used to play that was ASCII based, I think, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, hello. Friday the 13th. I remember playing this when I was probably 12 on a Friday night or Saturday night, whatever night it was, on my own. Was I on my own? My parents might have been in the other room, but I was basically on my own in the room playing this. It's not scary, but I knew it was from a horror film. Oh yeah, I remember that. I knew it was from a horror film that I'd never seen. GCS, German Cracking Group, is that who it is? You and 9 friends are spending the summer holidays at Crystal Lake Holiday Camp, miles away from civilization, unaware that Jason Voorhees has a filthy grotto close to the camp. A filthy grotto? Would you actually call it a grotto? Anyway, at midnight on the first day, while unpacking, you notice a blood-stained mask, and with horror, you realize that Jason is waiting. What's that? What's that flag of the game remind me of? I don't know. Before he disposes of you. Okay, we have Jerry King, Wendy Watson, Amanda Baxter, Brian Bone, and Stuart Palmer. Okay. Oh, is it multi-load? Oh, that might bugger it up because I've already pressed stop. Oh. No, it's unpacking. Do you want unlimited energy? No. Unlimited time? Probably yes. Start all the time with the next? No. Okay. Can you find and kill Jason before he kills you? Jerry King. Jerry has a taste for adventure. He would never refuse to help anyone, and he cares about horses and has a cat. Okay. So, what am I supposed to do? Don't you go outside and find a weapon first? Oh, there we go. What's that? What is that? I have a... Oh, for a spear. Most of the Remember repacks hacks are single load, aren't they? I think they are. I think they are. That was one of the features, wasn't it? It did away with multi-load. God, this music's a bit shrill. Oh, I can go there. Bar Black Sheep. Are you, Oh, I can throw it. Oh, right. Are you a baddie? No. Okay. Graveyard. That's what you need at a summer camp when you're away. By the lakeside, a church and a graveyard. Marvellous. If you go down in the woods today... Well, there's a... something. What? Okay, I've now got a... Ushka. No, you're not a baddie. As I remember, you hit your friends, and if they come to get you, they're the baddie. Jason. Oh, I can only shoot left or right. Okay. Get all blasted there. Come on, oh God, it's a bit shrill. Oh, shut up. Normal reset. Yeah, I used to. My first 64 came with a lot of copied cassettes, but they were direct copies of the originals rather than being hacked or cracked. It wasn't until later that I started to come across the crack stuff. So a lot of the stuff that's on that you see now, I never saw when the machine was current, like the Jack Alien stuff and all that. It just wasn't about when I was a kid anyway. This is Ghosts and Goblins, and it's 1 minute 56. That's a big loader. I did try loading from my Android phone via the tap loader as well into the audio port of this thing. but it don't seem keen. The volume's not high enough on my phone. It sort of almost gets it, but doesn't quite. So that's a waste of time. That could be another reason why I was failing to load stuff yesterday when I was trying. Or this afternoon, whatever it was. So this device seems to work perfectly. It's working excellent. Yeah. Well, there we go. I was talking to a guy at Headphone Line Sucks on modern phones. Yeah, it does, yeah. I was talking to a guy at one of the shows last year, beginning of this year, whenever it was. And he's made an adapter, a cassette adapter that plugs in. I'm not sure if it's Arduino based. And it loads in the tap files, but it also loads in PRGs, and it will play SID tunes all in one little device. And he did it for university, I think, as part of a thesis on IT or whatever it is. So he did this thing, and it's a great little bit of kit. I'm hoping he'll put a few of them into production. Ghosts and Goblins Trainer. Play 1 for normal, 2 unlimited lives every time, because this game sucks ass. This is the hardest game on earth. Still a favourite. You need a good joystick. I have actually. What have I got for the 64? I've got an adapter, haven't I? Oh shit! See, stuck already. Oh. Yeah, Ghosts and Goblins is good on a 64. Absolutely, I was so impressed when I saw this. I'm still impressed now. I know the graphics are blocky, there's lots of brown, but it was a hard game then. Oh my good god, it's a hard game now. Even though I make it look delightfully easy, it's much more difficult, kids. Ah! No! F off. No! You scum-sucking mofo. I like the way he just respawned me back at the very edge of danger. No. I wonder if I go upstairs and kill the snake monsters, aren't I? Whatever they are. Serpents, aren't they? F off. Yeah, but it's the tombstones. I always get caught on the tombstones. Oh. Yeah. Okay, big fella. Come on. Yes. A tough game. Talking and playing. Talking and playing. My defeat. Well, you know, when you've been to, you know. Ah, shit. Commodore 64 school. Oh. No! God damn. Shut up. Now. Yes. That's it. Oh. Am I ever gonna... Oh, I've got one. Oh my good lord. I've seen people zoom through these levels. Oh, just a minute, I got you then. Hang on, I was robbed then. I should be good at this. I've played it about 1,000 times. And I get to about here every time. Oh my good lord. Gotcha. Okay. Now this is where it all goes a little bit Pete Tong. No! Oh. Oh, there's a few bugs in this here game. Oh. Oh, come on. No. That's good. It knocks you back. Oh. Knocks you back into the hole. Oof, that was close. I think these things respawn forever, don't they? No, can't get you. Don't get me, because... Ah, shit. It's not actually that difficult to get. There you go. No! Oh, come on. Got the key and everything. Oh, balls. Ooh. Yeah, it's not that difficult to get. It's just that you need unlimited. Yeah, no, but I don't want to cheat too much. That's just too cheaty. Oh. Anyway, I'm not... God damn it. I don't want to play games. I'll be on this thing all night if I'm playing games. He says, playing Ghosts and Goblins. No, I don't want that. One more. Oh, shit. Two more. Right, let's go. Oh. Right, let's go. Right, let's go. Come on, little fella. No. No, 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 no. Go on then. Excellent. Whew. God, that was hard work. Now, as I never actually get this far very often, oh shit! I didn't know they came back. Oh, you bloody gits! Oh yeah. Oh no! Oh, that's all right. No fall. Oh god! No fall damage. I was going to say. Right, that's it. This will do after this one. We'll see what else is on the mp3 player, and that'll do for tonight, I think. Come on. Power. Oh, you donkey. No. Right, this is it. Oh, that's it. Got the ump on. F off. Right, what else we got on the MP? I think that might... Oh, there's ET. I'm curious to see ET. It's fun to see you die. Well, fortunately, I can do that a great deal. without too much difficulty at all. So, oh, Green Beret. Okay, Ghosts and Goblins. Fist, yeah. Outrun, yeah. Where's ET then? That was on the first of the list, wasn't it? Oh wait, oh, got back. Oh, Evil Dead, I don't remember that either. Right, we'll have a look at ET, just for curiousness. And I think that'll do for tonight. Back to reality and work tomorrow. Not fun, but that's just the way it is. E.T. Yeah, come on. Now spell Elliot. Do you remember watching E.T. back in the day? Are you guys old enough to remember that far back into ancient history? I remember watching it on a pirate video on a cassette. Oh, was that finished? That's outrageous. Your objective is to recreate this picture of E.T. He is made up of grid of 3x3 sprites. Can you move each cell into the vacant one? You can do this by typing the number of the cell you want to move. Are you having a laugh? The grid is set up like this, okay. So typing 8 will do this. Why would 8 do that? I can't tell you how uninterested I am in this. Okay, move 4, 5, okay, 9. Alright, 0, 9, 8, 7. Oh, there we go. 7 moved. So what will 4 do? 4 will go down. Okay. So if I press 4 again, will it go up? Not 4, 7 I mean. Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, that's fascinating. I'm completely uninterested by that. Is it a basic game? It is! It's a basic game. List. No, it's not a basic game. Run. Well, that's buggered it right up. That's not the ET I was thinking of. Do you know, funnily enough, it's not the ET I was thinking of either. I suspect there might be more than one. Or this could be a homemade thing, I suppose. This sucks. Syntax error. You're right there, sunshine. It is a syntax error. Yeah, I was thinking it was ET like the 2600 game. What time is it? 20 past 10. Okay, we'll do one more. If I have one more, so look. ET. Evil Dead. I don't know what Evil Dead is. I'm curious. Let's have a look. Another happy game for children, no doubt. The Evil Dead. Evil Dead. Yeah, Evil Dead Plus. Okay, cool. Yeah, the green screen ET. Yeah. What a horrible game that was. E.T. It was no wonder they had the 1983 games crash, peddling out trash like that. But I remember going to a friend's house and playing with a 2600 before I had any computers, before I had any machine. So this must be pre 84, probably 83. And I was staggered by, he probably had half a dozen cartridges. And I was amazed how bad they were. Even to me as a kid, I thought they looked awful. You had things like combat, and it was a square dot on screen. And various other stuff. Ever present, ever listening, the Evil Dead lie in wait for one ancient incarnation that will give them license to possess the living. Watch in horror as 5 vacationing college students unwittingly resurrect these slumbering demons and are forced into battle with the supernatural forces that occupy the forests and dark powers of man's domain. The innocent must suffer, the guilty must be punished. One by one the students are possessed by these demons, whose thirst for revenge is insatiable. As the night wanes, only one man remains, Ash. He must now defend himself whilst trying to uncover the horrible secret of the Evil Dead. Oh, I'm scared now. Do you want infinite lives? No, I don't. I want to play it as it is. Play without evil? Nope. Greetings to Bruce, Ellen, Hal, Betsy and Sarah. Good evening. Press 5 to play. I will press 5 to play. That is... Oh. Ah. Well, I've never, ever seen this before. And it's pretty awful, to be honest. This is dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Ah, so I've got a sword. Cool. That probably means something, but this is so bad. Nice pink sheets, lovely. I can't play this. This is awful. Okay, I think that is an apt time to say goodnight and cheerio. We'll reset it there. So thank you very much, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure as always. So I'll say goodnight, and I dare say I'll be on, if not tomorrow, then at least the day after, doing something. Don't know what, who knows. But thank you very much. Good night, and I'll see you soon. It's been a pleasure.